There's a moment in Big Red One that keeps resurfacing in my memory. No explosions, no music, just a dusty village square and the sound of boots crushing broken stone. Then a shout, gunfire. A mechanical response. Return fire, advance, repeat. It's not epic, it's procedural, and that's what makes it haunting. Released in 2005, Big Red One wasn't flashy. It wasn't trying to be a blockbuster. It was intimate, claustrophobic, tethered to the PS2's limitations. Instead of scale, it offered something colder, proximity. You didn't play a nameless recruit. You were part of the 1st Infantry Division, the Big Red One. They gave you a voice, a squad. Yet somehow, you still felt anonymous, interchangeable. That anonymity, that manufactured familiarity, is what disturbed me. Your squad barked orders and quips on loop. You'd lose a comrade mid-mission, and no one mourned. No slow motion, no final words. Just reload, move on. There was no honor in it, just replacement. The war here wasn't cinematic, it was mechanical. Missions bled into one another. Storm the village, clear the house, hold the line, win or die, repeat. The objectives weren't dramatic, they were obligations. And as the game marched forward, something unsettling happened. You stopped feeling. Big Red One littered its levels with quiet horror, a burned bedroom, a child's toy covered in ash, blood smears dragged toward a cellar door. No cutscene, no commentary, just ruin. The game didn't ask questions, it left impressions. And somehow, that was worse. Even the violence felt detached. There were no punchy headshot sounds, no achievements for accuracy. Killing became mechanical, necessary, not satisfying, just functional. And that emotional flatline made me uncomfortable, not because of what the game showed, but because of what it normalized. The game claimed to honor history, but history here was filtered, selective. The uniforms were correct, the guns accurate, the battles chronologically placed, but the trauma, sanitized. Civilian loss, moral ambiguity, disillusionment, they were missing. Or worse, background noise. When I finished the game, it was close to 3 a.m. I sat in silence. I didn't feel victorious. I felt hollow, as though I'd reenacted something deeply wrong without understanding it. Big Red One doesn't disturb through gore or drama. It lingers because it feels eerily honest. Honest in its silence, in its lack of reflection, in the void left behind. A portrait of war, not as triumph, but as repetition.